it going, everybody? And we are back with another BEATBOX reaction video, another tag team elimination from the Grand BEATBOX Battle 2021 World League. And yeah, so we have the champions here today in Middle League, consisting of Footbox G and Supernova. And yeah, it's be seen what Footbox G just accomplished in the solo category, finishing 3rd overall, taking out some very, very notable names in the solo category. And yeah, his partner Supernova, he's been around for quite a while actually. He actually began to make a name for himself 3 or 4 years ago in the solo division, competing in very wide variety of competitions in the BEATBOX scene. I believe he came in first on a couple of those. I'm not even going to try to remember which ones they are, but I do remember him battling some prestigious beatboxers in himself, such as like B-Art and people along that line. And yeah, he's a very talented solo beatboxer as well, so they have 2 very good beatboxers in their group here. As a tag team, I don't believe I've ever heard them beatbox as a tag team, but obviously they must be phenomenal here because they ended up winning the entire competition at the most prestigious event of all time. So yeah guys, this one should be quite interesting for sure, and very curious to see what they came up with as a group in this competition. So without further ado, let's get on to the video.
Coming up next to the stage, representing Belgium, we got Footbox G and Supernova. Make some noise for middle school!
I like those shirts.
Ish. 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 Middle school, it's on you. You already know what to do. I say the twa. You say the dun. Ladies and gentlemen, twa.
You're in middle school, you want madness. You're in middle school, you make classics. You're in middle school, you make plastic. You're in middle school when you blast it like. You're in middle school if you break acid. You're in middle school if you break. No.
Are you feeling, everybody? Now it's time to give energy. Are you ready?
Your middle school if you break masses.
And that's time. Keep the love going for middle school. Come on, crowd. Let's go, let's go. Ish. Middle school represented.
Hey yo, it's middle school. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and we hope to see you soon.
Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Ish.
Okay guys, so that was middle school, their elimination for the Grand Beatbox battle in the tag team division. Yeah, right off the bat, we just seen what Footbox G did in the solo category, and I feel like the energy and what he brought to the solo scene kind of definitely transferred over to this tag team and their overall style as a whole. Yeah, so we've seen like the previous tag teams come on stage, and they had more of a like showcasey, like performance kind of style, which they definitely did in this one in particular. Definitely did have elements of that, but this one was more of like a technical showcase rather than just focusing a lot of their portion and effort and time onto the showcasing, performing aspect of an elimination. So this one, like I said, Footbox G is a very technical beatboxer. Supernova is kind of like in that middle ground where he does have a technical side, but he also plays heavily into the power sounds, like basses and stuff like that, like heavy lip rolls, stuff along those lines. So yeah, they decided to go down that more technical kind of route, which I really enjoyed. It's definitely a change of pace and a fresh change of pace at that. I like to hear all aspects of beatbox, obviously, so it's nice to see a team kind of come in and treat their elimination more in a more technical, traditional kind of manner, like you'd more likely see in like a solo beatboxer, but they kind of carried that energy over into like a tag team. So what works so well with this one in particular is that they've obviously been friends for quite a while, I believe, and they've also been beatboxing together for quite a while. So what's great about that is, like, in this kind of like tag team format, Footbox G is still able to have his own kind of style that he feels a lot more comfortable with, and Supernova is like the perfect complement to the Footbox G overall technical kind of style. Like, Footbox G is allowed to run rampant pretty much and do whatever he wants, while Supernova can kind of in the back line sprinkle in his own kind of style and sounds on top of Footbox G's overall sound palette, his technical kind of side. So you heard, like, right at the start, they had their little kind of skit there with a combination of sounds, like the reverse sound, the spits there, stuff like that. Pushing that aside, when they actually got into the routines, immediately you could tell that it's classic Footbox G, right? But what was awesome about that is that they had Supernova doing his bass lines over Footbox G's technicality, and it pretty much remained that way throughout the entirety of their elimination. And it's so awesome hearing Footbox G's like technical kind of style with a heavy kind of bass overlay over on top of it, and I thought that was awesome, and it worked so well. Like, the energy is just perfect for the Grand Beatbox battle. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Like, definitely not what I expected, honestly, but now that I like think about it, thinking about who Footbox G is and who Supernova is, it kind of makes sense that they decided to adapt their style into something along those lines. So looking forward to seeing what they do in a battle, because that kind of style is very, very battle oriented heavy. Like, it works a lot better in a battle format than it would in elimination. It did work in elimination, but that kind of style overall is better suited for a battle kind of format. So, and they obviously ended up winning the entire competition, so obviously it did work out for them. So I really want to see what their battle rounds turned out to be, though. So anyway, guys, don't know who's coming up next in the tag team division. I'm pretty sure there is quite a few. I know some tag teams that are yet to go that I really want to see, like the Wildcard guys and Husky for a couple of them. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. So in the next one. See you then.